This is just a
No, I was checking out this knife I bought off Sheridan's son.
Another knife,
God,
Gene.
it is freaking nice.
Awesome.
It's an Imperial. Made in the USA.
Nice.
Well, it's got a pearl handle.
We'll definitely have to mention it, and we're giving them credit. Yeah. Yeah, it's on point. Yeah, we'll give them credit. We'll put a disclaimer that we listen to it in the background. Yo, who is it?
The Bollock Brothers?
We're listening to the Bollock Brothers. Horror movies. In the background, we have no rights to this, but we are listening to it, and if you got time, listeners, listen to the Bollock Brothers horror movies. Love it. YouTube it, Gene. Check out the Bollock Brothers horror movies.
The Bollicker Brothers.
The Bollock Brothers, like balls.
Okay, not
Like-
Bollickers.
Yeah,
Not
just
far
balls,
off.
not liquors.
Not ball. Yeah, just balls, not liquors. All right. Yeah, we're just gonna run that. Screw it. No, actually, we're gonna kill it here in about 10 seconds. But the sounds look good. The volume's good. You can hear us. We're good to rock and roll then.
Yeah, but my headphones suck.
This is a 15-minute segment, so you should be able to follow. We're not like crazy. We're gonna have you over and do a damn physical podcast now that most of us have been vaccinated.
Oh, yeah. Well, I haven't been vaccinated.
Yeah, but we have, so it's on you, buddy. It's your risky life.
I don't, like I said, I don't know. I just heard too many damn war stories over.
Yeah. All right, Maddie's stopping that. All right, Gene. Now let's get this rock and rolling, because this will be a quick segment.
Gotcha.
She's fighting the eco.
Fighting Alexa.
She's fighting Alexa and the echo.
Robots. It's like shopping mall up in here.
Yeah, no shopping mall just yet. But yeah, we're definitely thanking the Bullock Brothers and their horror movies. Hey, go warn the boys it's started. It has begun.
This has begun.
Anyway.
Do I need to use my Mortal Kombat voice when I do that?
Yes, do that.
Boys! Get over here!
Brilliant. Pure brilliance. Thank you, Odor Sarongas. You're awesome. But yeah, so we're just chilling. Everything's good. We're gonna pop off 3 quick questions. Pretty simple, pretty easy. I'll give you a thinker so you can think about it. You remember John Carpenter?
John Carpenter.
Movie director.
Yeah, but wasn't he the crazy guy that was going to try to kill the Sawyer family?
No, he was the director of a bunch of horror movies. Lots and lots and lots of them.
John Carpenter, the director, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
He done a bunch of stuff.
Let's see, he done one of my favorite ones, I can't believe it.
All right, then save it, and share it with us, because that's one of the quick questions. That's part of the quick questions. Heads up, listeners. And in this pre-build-up.
Hopefully he did at least 3 of your favorite ones.
Do you remember any vampires getting killed? Do you remember any scenes you remember that pop in your head? Save it and talk about it in a minute, okay?
Say what now?
Vampires getting killed.
Okay.
All right. We'll ask you that one next.
It was vampire death scenes,
Vampire.
not necessarily John Carpenter related, unless you really love John Carpenter's vampires.
Yeah.
God dang, cigarette burns. God dang.
What?
That was great.
Vampires?
Okay, John Carpenter done cigarette burns.
All right. Stop.
Wait,
All right,
did he
that's
really?
great. He did. It's amazing. All right.
No, I've seen it. I just didn't realize that was John Carpenter.
It was.
Okay.
All right. Let's get to it. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Welcome to the Chainsaw Bar. I'm your host, Mike, with Gene's scratchiness on the box because he's not using his headset, and that's the way it is. Deal with the people. Today we're going to be doing a really short show. I'm also joined today with Gene. Hello? Gene, you
Yes,
there?
I'm here.
And hopefully as always, my other host today,
Madeline.
thank you as always.
And Gene is making all the "it's them" sounds in the background for whatever
It's
reason.
her.
It's horrible.
It's-
Your phone's making this scratchy.
It's making the sound from them. It's like this little tinkly.
I know, man. Like I said, I'm trying to make these headphones work, but
Oh, there we
I
go.
hate to try to plug them up.
Something
It
like
is what it is, but you know what? It kind of works with the horror movie theme. We'll just run with it.
yeah.
That sound totally freaked out my children that first time I ever saw them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So,
So there we go. Yeah.
Well, check this out. Maybe I might get it going. Let's see.
All right. He's gonna try plugging in a headset. It's a $5 headset with a mic. So there you go,
Hey,
people.
but it's been great.
It's been amazing, and I do not regret getting it for Gene to work with. Now he's worked with a headset and microphone. It's been awesome, and
but where'd he go?
he's plugging in, trying it, he's testing. But anyway, people, today's episode we're going to be talking about horror movie related junk, but mostly we're going to be talking about movie stores. What do we remember about movie stores? We just watched the last Blockbuster.
No, it don't work.
All right, never mind, Gene.
Shit. We're going to talk about movie stores, like the old rental stores we had back in the day
Yep.
for old folks like us.
We're also going to talk about something else big to Gene's heart and our heart now that we watched it. But there we go. So let's get this started. Quick questions, quick. Get your minds a firing.
This
Madeline.
better not suck.
Yeah, I hope not. Madeline, you're up first. Top 3 John Carpenter films today. Just whatever's in your head that's your favorite top 3. This isn't your definitive list of top 3, but today's your top 3.
And it doesn't have to be horror movies.
John Carpenter films.
They Live,
They Live. Ooh, that's a good one.
Big Trouble in Little China,
Awesome.
The Thing.
Fantastic. Love it. Love it.
Oh, is
The
it-
Fog
did he
is a
make that?
close up on there, but not quite.
What was that,
That's
Gene?
great.
Ah. Yeah, John Carpenter's done a lot of amazing work. All right, Gene, you want to go first? You want to go next, or should I?
No, I'll go first. I ain't got 3, but cigarette burns. I don't really look at directors and stuff like that. I really don't.
Well, if you're a
I
fan
mean,
of
I
Halloween,
know it sucks, but now there's one. John Carpenter's freaking awesome. He's like a Stephen King.
of directing.
Of directing, yeah. He's
Yeah, I mean, that's
he-
fair.
He's a damn directing genius. He's done some amazing goodness.
Yeah, he really has.
It's like,
And
He's like
scored all of his own
Romero,
shit.
you know?
and he scored his own music. Yeah, wow, that's right.
And he was married to Adrienne Barbeau, so
Oh, yeah, that's right. He did marry Adrienne Barbeau. Wow.
he's kind of goals. John Carpenter is goals, y'all.
Yeah. That's
I mean,
good.
I think for a lot of people, Halloween's going to be the big one that they go with, but
Yeah.
it's not my favorite.
Today I've got one that's extra. So, all right, Gene, what you got?
Did he do Halloween?
Yeah.
Yep. That's Halloween. That's his big deal.
Mm-hmm.
Did there?
And he wrote the score,
Mm-hmm.
the musical score for Halloween that everybody, it's so iconic. It's so iconic, but it was just, he didn't have a budget.
So he had to make the music too,
So he did it. Which is awesome.
which is cool. So there you go. You got any John Carpenter films, Gene? Top
Oh
3.
yeah.
Cigarette Burns.
Cigarette Burns.
What is that series we done that had cigarette burns on it?
That was Masters of Horror.
Yes. Hell,
But
he's
that was-
on about half of that stuff.
Actually, yeah, he's got at least one more after that. But his Cigarette Burns is the big one for you.
Mm-hmm.
What do you remember about John Carpenter films that you can think of?
And it's okay if mine are the best.
Whatever. Anyway, you got any other? What about Halloween? You think John Carpenter's Halloween was good?
Oh hell yeah.
All right, he did that. So we'll mark that up as number 2 today. This
I mean,
is today.
it wasn't the greatest of the great, but the images and stuff like that was pretty cool.
Yeah, Jamie Lee was amazing in that.
Oh yeah, 100%.
He was like, yeah, that was iconic. He got the shape down. Michael Myers' mask, Epic. Yeah.
It was kind of up there with the Friday the 13th.
Exactly.
Well,
they are the
that.
trifecta, generally.
Only Friday the 13th came out after.
Mm-hmm. So there you go.
It's up there with it's like equal with Friday the 13th and Freddy at that. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Have you got a third John Carpenter film you can think of, Gene?
Man, I really can't think right now. Like I said, usually I'd look at them and stuff like that, and now I just really can't think about it.
What about The Thing?
The what?
The Thing, the winter one, up in the Arctic.
Oh, that was great with what's his name, the guy
Kurt
that
Russell.
played on and fell overboard.
Yes, overboard.
Overboard.
Oh no.
I know. I somebody like broke it to me that Goldie and Kurt Russell actually have like filed for divorce. I'm really not happy about this at all. I'm kind of heartbroken.
That sucks.
No, it's been like 800 years. Right, they were my power couple.
Jesus, we just talked about them.
I
blame
know.
you for this.
And
It's
then-
your fault. Oh my god.
I know.
It's like my fault.
Great movie.
It's kind of my fault for
Overboard
killing.
filmed in Astoria, Oregon. Heads up, Astoria, not just Goonies. Suck it. No, I love Kurt Russell. I loved him, and also in he was in another John Carpenter film, a little ditty called "Escape from New York." Come on.
Yep.
That was fucking fantastic. He just can kind of do no wrong.
He did great work. Yeah, John Carpenter is amazing. Cigarette burns. That's so good.
That is
Yeah, Cigarette Burns was really heavy.
Yeah, that was really good. Even like freaking. God damn it.
It has to be. Like I said, I don't know. I'm wishy-washy on stuff because one day I like one film better than the other, and then I'll rate it different.
Yep, that's fair.
But I still give Cigarette Burns at least top 5.
Easily, yeah. John Carpenter films easily, but top 5 horror movies, that one's pretty up there. That that spun you and me both onto the let's find the worst of the worst horror movies. Spin like 2 years ago.
Don't do that ever again.
Yeah, we did find them, and yeah, there we go. So we're not gonna go there.
No, hell.
Anything with Udo Kier in it, I'm saying, like
Udo
he is
Kier.
so fun. It's just he's got those crazy blue eyes, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
Ah.
So my it's 3 questions quick to get you popping.
Supposed
So
to be quick here.
Yeah, all right. So the second question for Maddie, and then she's getting the third question. So chill out, Gene. Just listen. Maddie, do you dip your chips / fries in a Frosty / ice cream?
I thought we already asked this question.
Not on the podcast. I asked you that was going to be the one.
Okay, in a Wendy's Frosty, a chocolate Frosty, Wendy's fries in the Frosty.
Yep.
Back when I ate those things, absolutely.
All right,
Absolutely, that's fucking delicious. Treat yourself. But that was also when I used to smoke a lot of marijuana.
Boom shakalaka.
And Wendy's fries dipped in Frosty.
Wendy's
And
fries
being
Frosty.
high on pot. Hey.
Snacky. All right, number 3, Maddie.
Not condoning that. Or not.
But then again, it's legal in a lot of states now. It's going there.
Y'all.
It's
About to
going
get
there.
it up in the res.
All right.
Oh.
Number 3, favorite vampire death.
Favorite vampire death. Now, this is the thing that's really disturbing me. I had, first of all, the shot in my face was Corey Feldman going, "Death by stereo" in The Lost Boys. And that isn't it. That isn't my favorite vampire death. There was a great vampire death scene in fact, all of them in Fright Night. So, melting away gory. But I gotta say, my favorite vampire death scene, and I think I've mentioned it before on this very podcast, Paul Rubens in Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Wow.
Because he just made it so comedic, and it was so great. Just that.
Oh, that's perfection. That is perfection.
That was such a good vampire death scene. Similarly, there was the scene where Buffy shoots the main vampire in the face with her hairspray and her makes the flamethrower with her hairspray and light her.
Spoilers.
And he
but there you go,
says,
Buffy the Vampire Slayer fans.
"Oh, you think your puny faith is gonna save you?" And she says, "Dude, what is she?" Something my fashion sense.
Yeah. Alright, there we go.
Her fashion sense saved her, and good for her. But no, Paul Rubens and Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the film, not the TV series, with his dramatic death scene, best vampire death scene ever of all time.
Oh, that was so good. Alright, Gene, you're up. Next 2 questions, quick.
I'd definitely say my favorite vampire movie, and this ain't no shit.
Vampire Death. Wait.
Death scene.
Vampire, Gene. Vampire death scene, like a vampire dying. Favorite vampire death.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
All right, what you got?
It would probably be like Interview with a Vampire.
Which death? That's a good movie.
Probably like when they like melted, or they like the sun like got them instead of like steaks and shit.
Oh, like when the girl, the youngest girl and her adopted mom for a second died.
Kirsten Dunst character?
The Kirsten Dunst character when they burned up in the sun?
Yeah, that was probably one of my favorites. Because that was like real.
Yeah, because they got ashed. Yeah, that was an intense, actually, film. Vampire Death. That was like what happens when vampires die.
It's always cool when they get ashed.
You don't see it that much.
You don't see them ashed.
No,
they're still like an ash pile, but they're still in the shape, which is cool.
Everybody can say, "Oh, they got stabbed at the stake," but when the sun come over, and she was like 100 years. She was like how many 100 years old?
Yeah, the little girl was like at least 100 years. No, she was about 100 when she got off.
Turned by the.
But she was still like that during the plague.
She was like, "What? Look what you have done to me."
Yeah,
so heartbreaking.
That was so bad.
And it's so sad because like the whole Anne Rice thing. Her backstory of why she wrote those books is so sad.
But
anyway,
yep. All right.
The other thing is, there's other films where the vampire died by sunlight. Blackula.
But that one, yeah, you're right. That was a good one because they were stuck in the well, and then like the sun came over them, so it was a slow death. That was harsh.
Or
and there was a pair, so like it was like she was like her missing daughter. So yeah, I see. That was a great.
That really was.
All right, Gene, number 2.
I see that.
Gene, number 2. Do you dip your chips in Frosties?
And by chips, he means French fries.
Do you dip fuck no. Hell no.
Not in your...
No, you don't like French fry and a Frosty? Chocolate and French fries?
I don't like Frosties. I think they're disgusting.
Ah, man, I had one today. It was awesome.
What the fuck?
Loved it.
No, I don't like drinks like that.
It's not a drink. It's a dessert.
It's more of an ice cream scoop. It's like a scoop of ice cream in a cup. But yeah, all right.
That's horrible.
Anyway, all right, back to me. Number 2. Oh wait, number 1. Top 3 John Carpenter films today. The Thing is number 1. Number 2 today is Big Trouble in Little China. Amazing. And number 3 was Escape from New York, because that's just fun times. Yeah, I can't hate any of those 3 films. John Carpenter. And if I was doing 4, it'd be damn cigarette burns today. But there we are. Number 2, do I dip my chips in Frosties? I do not. I enjoy a good Frosty, but I'm not going to dip my French fries in a Frosty. I've never smoked pot, although I've had secondhand damn experiences with it, and it was a blast.
It's true.
There ain't no problem with the marijuana with me. It's like, you got to smoke it, you smoke them if you got them. I got no problem with that. Marijuana's cool with me.
Just don't smoke it and freaking around me, because it stinks.
There we go.
Oh, hell, like tobacco doesn't. Smells like sage.
It smells like, gum.
It smells like sage. And we were out there turning the sod for the garden. And it was mostly it was there were gnats. Like in the afternoons here in the South, we get gnats, and it was afternoon because we thought we were going to have a tiller coming over. Did not happen, but we had to get the leftover grass turned before the tiller came over. So we're out there and there were gnats, and I was like, this is ridiculous. Put on bug spray, nothing. So I got some sage.
And that worked great, actually.
And started smudging, and then my kids are out there blessing the garden. So 2 birds, 1 stone.
But the sage smoke actually flew away the gnats. They didn't like it at all.
They don't like smoke.
Oh,
And
no,
you know what? Sage smells like pot to me. Burning sage, shoo.
See, when we went through the rat patch and stuff, we smoked cigars, Tampa Nugget cigars.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God!
And by God, that kept them off of it. Even before I was 18 years old, that's just like, just don't inhale the tobacco, just let it smoke.
That's a damn good note. That's a good note.
Yeah, but that's exactly.
That's it.
It's the same idea.
Same idea, but yeah, the Tampa Nuggets scaring off gnats. There you go. If you need to damn go out in the bush and you got a bunch of Tampa Nuggets, at least you're not gonna be having gnats hit your eyeballs and up your nose.
Like bugs don't like smoke.
Man, that is the worst. Having a gnat flying to your eyeball
Or up
your
nose.
No, the kids were like, "Can we?"
You don't even see them bastards no more. Thank God.
Ugh.
Well, the kids were like, "Can we just light a bonfire?" And I was like, "Yeah, but no, because it's hot out here and we're working, and it's just gonna get that much hotter. You don't really realize how much you pick up the heat from a bonfire."
It's a lot of heat.
So we just got some sage,
And there we go.
and you can use whatever you got. You know, if you got cedar or rosemary, any of bay leaves, whatever. I'm just saying because people like give me shit because I'm not Native American and I'm burning sage.
Anyway, let's get back to number 3. Favorite vampire death today, in general. It was actually the Frog Brothers kill. Death by stereo, death by metal. Fucking damn Lost Boys. I love that. That was the scene where he stabs him. He damn fucking and it's just totally fucking metal.
Stereo.
And he just gets stabbed into the stereo system and it just fries him out.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
that
was
was
fun.
like one of my favorite
It
vampire
really
death
was
scenes.
fun.
It was unique. It was new. When I seen it, it's like, I've seen damn Christopher Lee get burned up. I've seen vampire steak. And I was like, well, that's a new thing. That's awesome as shit. But there it is. That was my favorite. And there we go. That's quick questions. 3 over whatever.
Really fun scene in vampires getting killed was in that movie I Saw the Dead.
I still did. Okay.
Where, like, they pull the steak out of her and she's reanimated.
Yeah.
And then they put it back in and she's like dead again. And then they keep doing it until they figure out what's going on.
And they're just laughing about it. It's like, ah, ah, ah. Yeah, if you've never seen We Bury the Dead, check it out. There's a scene where
I sell the dead.
Yeah.
I sell the dead.
Yeah, there's a scene where they dig up their
That's
grave
a great
robbers, and they find like this vampire that's been buried, and they accidentally remove the stake, and the vampire comes to life. They're like, oh shit, and then stab it again, and it's back to dead. And then they lift the stake out, and then she comes back, and then they put the stake back. And then they have their little thing. We're not going to spoil it, but there's a scene where they have a little fun time with a vampire, removing the stake and bringing it back and letting it die for a few minutes.
This is how they go from being grave robbers to being ghouls, basically.
It's a good
And
film.
it is so much fun, and it's so stylized. It has
so
this
gorgeous.
great style that's very, like, it's very, Frank Miller meets House of Hammer meets Italian Giallo.
And it's got the Hellboy himself, so there's that.
Yeah, it's got Ron Perlman in it.
Mm-hmm.
It's such a fun horror movie.
It's a great thing.
If you like horror movies that are fun and also super duper gory,
check that one out.
Sell the Dead. I Sell the Dead.
Alright, Gene, what did you watch this week and you want to discuss this week? Horror movie wise.
I guess, I did watch half of The Shining. That was pretty good. And then I just fell asleep because I had to go to work. But I watched it a million times. It's pretty great. But
yeah, that's true.
The Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2.
Let's go there then. Today, we talk about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2. The Tobe Hooper sequel to the original, set in 1986.
No,
It was 86.
it was not.
Alright, check it out.
Wait, you mean the original was set in 1986 or the sequel was set in 1986?
Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 was set in 1986.
Oh, okay. Got you. 14 years after the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yep. And alright, Jane, what's your feelings on the Texas Massacre 2?
It is great.
I cannot agree more. It is great. We
But
rewatched
it's
it last
funny
night.
as hell. It's like a damn. It's just it's like a. I guess he scared the hell out of everybody in the first one that he made.
Fair.
So I think he kind of downplayed this one just to make it kind of funny.
That's true.
No, I think he always had that about him.
I think he was always I think he's always was a funny dude. He always had a comic a little bit about him. But yeah, no. This one went over the top for comedy, but it also went over the top for gore.
I don't think it went over the top for comedy as far as horror comedy goes. I think the comedy was very subtle. Like the Breakfast Club promo poster.
Oh yeah. This is
That was subtle. It was subtle and it was
yeah. There's a TV movie.
Great soundtrack.
Great soundtrack. There's a movie on Shudder. It's out there. It was called
Documentary.
In Search of Shadows or Darkness. In Search of Darkness. But basically, it's a documentary. They take a bunch of little films here and there and ping out like a bunch of it, and they cover a bunch of films from the 80s. They year by year. But when they got to 1986, it was Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Two. And
Hey, check this out, man.
and
Not to stop you or anything, but I've got to go pee.
Okay.
I'll be back.
That's what we had to check out.
all right, Gene. Make sure you don't cover that up so we don't hear it. But yeah, go. All right.
I'll
So,
be right back.
If you shake it more than twice.
I'll be playing.
don't shake. Anyway, so yeah, the documentary In Search of Darkness. Definitely in 1986, they covered the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 and how that was. I've totally lost my train of thought. Bye-bye, train of thought. Train of thought gone. Son of a biscuit. Yeah, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, In Search of Darkness,
Anyway, it was
comedy.
It isn't exactly a comedy, and if you were expecting a horror comedy, you will not be receiving that here. However, it takes itself lightly at some points. I would say that. I won't say this is an outright comedy. I'm just saying, if you're looking for something highbrow, you're not going to get it. And if you're expecting something highbrow from the sequel to the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, I don't know what to say except fuck me gently with a chainsaw. That was a Heather's reference.
Yeah.
Hey y'all.
Anyway, yeah.
You're not going to get it. You're not going to get it.
All right, so I got it. So the reference was in that movie. They were trying to document in the documentary. They were coming up with an idealism about it, and it was like they were going with comedy, and they weren't like going to take it so seriously. But they parodied their movie posters with the Breakfast Club.
The Breakfast Club.
That's why you got
and Leatherface.
That's why you got Leatherface with the
Judd
chainsaw.
Nelson.
Judd Nelson. That's why you got Judd Nelson Leatherface on the movie poster.
It's so cute.
And Bill Moseley and all them just laid back.
It's all adorbs.
Yeah, so
I love that shit.
It's so great. It's so
That's
great.
my shit right there.
So yeah, Gene, if you ever look up Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, and then you compare the movie poster for the Breakfast Club, there will be a connection.
And also listeners.
Nope.
No, that was done on purpose.
It was intentional, and it's hilarious.
And it's super great. But I'll say it was just a good film, and the soundtrack was kicking ass, like fucking The Cramps, Concrete Blonde, Lord's the New Church, Oingo Boingo.
Oh man, that sounds like it was Bomber.
It was actually like
it was just blowing shit up. It was dropping.
There was tits.
It was fucking dropping the bombs.
It was the tips right there.
As soon as you heard them, the cramps, it was like, oh, this
I
is
was
the
like,
background?
oh, here we are.
Where's this Texas channel?
All
Where's this
right.
Texan radio station? I want to hear that.
I want to go there. This sounds like Austin, not Dallas, Fort Worth. And if you are from Texas, you know what I'm saying.
And what you got, Gene? What you saying?
Now I'm going to ask you the question.
Here we go.
Who was your favorite character on Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2?
You want this one or me?
You go first.
Me and Maddie are debating. No. Oh, okay.
Oh, got no choice. My favorite character was Lou.
Oh, God, he was funny.
The guy who worked at the radio station.
LG.
LG, who got killed in the beginning.
LG was good.
Oh, sorry. Spoilers if you haven't seen the movie that's like 800 years old. I just liked him. He was just...
He was down to earth, salt of the earth kind
It's
of
like
dude.
the kind of dude that you don't want to die because some dumb shit you did.
Mm-hmm.
We all got that friend. We all got that friend who kind of
Gets
maybe
killed
is
because we did
secretly
some shit.
deeply in love with you or some shit, and you're like, well, I mean, I love you too, but not in that way. Yeah, that was LG, and I did feel like, and then when he came. Well, okay, well, I'm not going to go too far into it, but you know what?
LG,
That character?
we salute you at the Chainsaw Bar. LG, cheers.
Lou.
I'm fixing to do a spoiler alert too, and I just stopped myself.
Good job. Alright, my favorite, going with that, my favorite character, Gene, was probably actually the Dennis Hopper character. He was an angry, protagonist going after bunch of serial killing barbecue makers.
That had murdered his
family. Yeah. So his vengeance, and the fact that he wore that great jacket, suit, hat combo, that was sexy. I just wish I could make that look good.
Like Leatherface's character, and that was really relatable.
Yeah, Leatherface's character in that existence.
You really start to see his humanity.
Yeah.
And the trauma that he'd been through.
Yeah, and
And I mean, and that's the heart of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It's Leatherface, and the fact that he didn't choose to be that way. You know, he was made that way by trauma.
Yeah.
And I thought that they portrayed that really well in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre too.
Yeah, it was well
I'm
played.
gonna just get really way too intellectual with this.
No, we'll just jump ahead, but yeah, Texas Chainsaw Massacre was a damn gem of a film. I will have to say that it was a gem.
No, I mean,
just two. We're talking about two, Gene. We're talking about two. Just two.
Yeah, that other one that Mike and I watched with Matthew McConaughey and Renee Zellweger.
We're not watching. We're not talking next generation.
We're not going to watch that again. We're not going to watch that again.
I will watch that in the future, probably 5 years from now. But until then, it'll sit on the shelf and relax and get all comfy with the rest of the horror movies and talk about Renee Zellweger and Matthew McConaughey and And the best part of that entire movie was he was called Leathers. They kept calling him Leathers. Hey, Leathers, what are you doing? And that was the best part. That was just fun. But yeah, that series, that one was not nearly as good as two.
It was what it was, and it
Happened.
had its place in time and history and fun. Okay. Having said that, next question.
Gene, what else you got about Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2? Anything else?
My favorite character was Chop Chop.
The Bill. Wait, was that Bill
Because
Russell's
he was
character?
funny as shit in that damn
The
movie.
fucking coat hanger? That was so creepy.
It was. Yeah, you're right. He was great.
He was gross. He was all
It was funny as shit.
Yeah, he was sitting there sizzling little parts of his damn skull, skull top, and eating them.
His skin.
Just sizzling it with the damn coat hanger. Oh, brilliant.
He was funny.
Which completely,
He was.
I got the heebie-jeebies, and I got Y'all remember reading To Kill a Mockingbird when you were in school? Probably not.
Nope.
Okay, but anybody out there in the listening audience who had to read in school To Kill a Mockingbird when the kid's like all scratching and the teacher sees something in his hair and he goes, "Oh, it's just a cootie."
It was horrible.
And that's like the whole time he's scratching his head, I'm like, oh my god, it's just a cootie, it's just a cootie, it's just a cootie. And that's so gross because head lice is gross.
Head lice are gross.
Ugh.
But you get them sometimes.
Yeah, sure. That's what makes it gross. If you didn't ever have head lice as a child, you won't know how gross it is.
Yeah, that's bad.
Ugh.
It's
But
bad.
I've never had that.
No kidding.
Never.
No, it went around our school, and it went around my kids' school, and they were little. Oh, it's awful. It's just like, but
Yeah.
it's, you know, what can you do?
The best case scenario is you just damn shave your head off and then bury and burn all that
Right?
hair.
Like when Mom was a kid, like what they would do back in the 50s was to put your head under turpentine.
Turpentine.
Turpentine. Like paint remover.
Mm-hmm.
You dunk your head in turpentine.
That would do it. I can see that.
Yeah, well, I can see it too, but I can see it also being real bad for your hair and scalp.
I can imagine that. But then again, your scalp will be fine from that. But yeah, the rest of it, those exposed damn bites, oh, that would suck.
Oh my god.
That would
Just murder. Oh,
All right, let's skip
that's
that.
horror right there. That's
Yeah.
content.
Yep.
Folks.
Ooh.
Folks in the
Turpentine to the
listening
scalp
audience.
to get rid of damn cooties.
But yeah, that's what I saw every time he put that coat hanger to his head. I was like, has he got cooties?
And he's just sizzling away a little piece of his damn skin. Oh,
But which somehow was not worse
not
than
worse.
like frying head lice.
Ugh.
Sorry.
Sorry. Not amazing.
Sorry, not sorry.
So good.
So gross. So gross.
Yeah, Bill Moseley was amazing. Gene, what else you gotta say about that? That is amazing.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was pretty unhinged.
He was.
With the Vietnam shit.
I do gotta say though, like their truck was on point. That was a sexy ass truck.
I'm telling you what, man,
Man.
that was great.
They had the damn big old blue damn freaking big wide damn wheel
Casey
wells.
wheels.
Ooh, man, that was a sexy damn truck they were riding in.
Had a step bed.
Yeah, it was gorgeous. That was a great truck. I was like, how the hell are you guys keeping that truck in damn amazing form? But that was.
Was it a 79 or was it a 79 Chevrolet or 79 Ford? I forget. Like I said, I
I don't
ain't
know.
watched.
Maddie will look it
I
up
can
real quick.
Google.
She'll look it up. She'll Google
You
it.
got the giggles.
Yeah, we'll look it up. But yeah, no, that truck was so sexy. It's like, oh, look at that. That thing is bad.
I love me an old truck.
That style, that big old mean stance. Woo! That's a sexy truck.
Yeah, that was a small truck.
It's a sexy truck. I don't care. Big, small. I thought it was big. It's gorgeous. But yeah, that is a gorgeous truck.
And that scared the hell out of you. That guy in the back of it, I think it was Chop Top that had that on there.
Yeah, he was riding around the back.
No, it was Leatherface.
They were both on there.
They're both on there, but like Leatherface was the.
He had the corpse in front of him.
He had the corpse in front of him, but in the second half of the thing, like Chop Top had the damn corpse in front of him. So they kind of alternated. On the back of the truck, Leatherface had the corpse. In the tombs where they lived, in the underground layer, the Battlelands, they had he was running around with the corpse in front of him.
Wouldn't it be cool to live in a abandoned theme park?
I don't know, if you're a supervillain, yes. If you're just like some regular dude, maybe not. Because you'd just be looking at cool rides you can never ride because they're old as shit.
Yeah, but it'd still be cool as shit, like Ghost Town. It lived up to its name, didn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Nah, I'd pass. It's on top of a mountain. It'd be cold up there. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah, no. But Ghost Town, yeah, that's a cool one. They did a Mr. Beast, a influencer, super famous damn dude. They did hide and seek up there during COVID. When it snowed up here, that week we had snow, Well, not for you, Gene. Like, you were under snow, like, off and on every other week up where you live.
Oh, this place is horrible.
But, like, they rented Ghost Town for, like, a day or two, and they played a game of hide-and-seek there with their friends. So they ran around all of Ghost Town. It's on the internet. Look up Mr. Beast. He's a Carolina boy, respect. And he does good things with people. But that's Mr. Beast.
He's from that part of Carolina.
Yeah, he's from the Piedmont.
He's
whatever.
from the Research Triangle.
Piedmont, whatever. Either way, he still does good things for a few people.
Those are different regions.
Piedmont, the coast, and the mountains.
He's from the Research Triangle. He's from like Raleigh.
And that's the Piedmont.
Yeah.
That's a damn sub. That's a subdivision of the Piedmont.
It's the shitty part of North Carolina.
It's the city part of.
It's the capital of North Carolina.
It's a city part of North
Come on.
Carolina. Come on, it's our utopian.
Anyway, everybody loves
utopian.
Mr. Beast.
Our
Everybody loves
metropolitan.
Mr. Beast.
Anyway, there we go.
I cannot find this truck to save my life.
You're failing so miserably. Anyways, the
I'm
sexy
gonna
ass
go
truck. Look
like
it
throw
up.
myself on my sword right now.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Sorry about that. I'm gonna
Sorry
go.
about that. My
I-
wife is gonna go
And
throw
it's
herself on
very,
the sword.
very, very blunt because it's the belly dancing.
Sha-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na.
Hey,
Hey,
goodbye.
Goodbye.
Well, our viewers here, that was the end of Madeline. She's going to throw herself on a sword because she could not find the truck. It's a belly dancing sword. She couldn't find the truck from the Chainsaw
It's a
Massacre.
Porter Chevrolet. I'm pretty sure it was a Chevrolet.
It does look more like a Chevy. I agree.
I think it's like a 79.
It probably would be. I don't know. It had to be in early mid-70s because they only a few of those years had those big bubbly damn wheel wells.
I bet you $5 it was a 79 Chevrolet.
I bet you it was. And you know what? I'm just gonna.
I bet you more it was before 79.
Oh man, you know what?
I'm sorry, I know cars.
Stop.
What? He is earlier than that. It was earlier, the body style. Come on, Jane.
Come on, man.
I'm typing in truck from Texas. I can't spell Texas.
One ass.
Ass.
One ass, thank you.
Chainsaw Massacre.
Took
2.
my baby away from me.
And 2. Boom. That's what I
Okay.
typed.
Yeah.
And let's see
What
what
you
the
got?
internet says on my Google.
What you got?
Chevrolet K10 truck.
What? Chevrolet K10?
No.
That doesn't make sense. K cars aren't Chevy. They're Chrysler.
Alright, never mind. What the hell? Oh, no. What? That doesn't seem right.
Well, I mean, come on, right? Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
There weren't any K trucks.
It was
either.
Wow, really? Holy shit.
Hmm?
Wow, okay. So, wow. That's hard to believe for me. It was a 1983 Chevrolet C10. They were making that.
1980.
That
what?
is hard
83.
to believe since
Oh,
that
shit.
movie came out in the 70s.
No, it came in 86, remember?
86, not 76?
86.
You're right.
That was a 73.
Okay.
That was an 83 Chevy C10. Wow.
Damn, that's hot,
What a
man.
sexy ass truck for the 1980s. Holy shit.
Seriously?
Hell yeah.
The 1980s made a truck that looked that fucking old?
Boom. C10. Wow.
That's a beefy.
That's
That's a beefcake of trucks.
That's a gorgeous truck.
Right there, and it is just absolutely adorable.
Oof. I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. 100% love it.
Here's a fact, internet world. My brother told me yesterday I'm a redneck.
And
And you know
that's
what?
it.
I'm gonna get that fucking truck. I'm gonna fucking get a mullet and fucking own it because I don't give a goddamn rat's ass. I'm gonna get
Jeez.
that truck. I'm gonna get myself. I'm gonna look like Yolandi from Antford.
With her mullet. Oh, God.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that mullet. I'm gonna do this truck,
Oof.
and fuck it, I don't care.
Yep.
If I'm gonna be a redneck because I got good manners and I'm honest and hardworking, I might as well have the fucking serial killer truck and the fucking psychotic South African mullet.
There you go. That truck is
Cheers.
sexy. Cheers.
That is great.
Yeah, that is a great truck.
I've been going toward in my middle age here the Giallo.
Well, check this out. I even hate to say, change the subject or anything, but
Oh, well,
out
go
of
ahead.
any
Obviously
horror
hate it.
film, what vehicle would you own?
Ooh.
I mean, I'm talking about the real deal. That if it even exists.
No, you're just saying Christine and Christine and Christine. And yeah, what's that, 76 Plymouth?
No,
Nope, not for Gene. Not for Gene. Maybe not me. God damn it. Oh.
What year was Christine though?
Uh,
Was it 76? I got.
all right, Gene. What are you going with there? What's your damn your vehicle?
Oh, me?
Yeah, what's your vehicle that?
Straight up, by God, the Vincent Price car on
Yeah.
Last
Man on Earth.
The Last Man on Earth. That would be my vehicle.
What was that?
Last Man on Earth. Vincent Price's damn station wagon.
What was it?
I forget what it was, but it looked cool as shit.
I apologize. Christine
It was
was
a
a
Chevrolet,
58.
I think.
A 58 Plymouth was Christine.
Yep.
Well.
Honestly, like
did you look it up?
I did not,
You'll have
but
to look
yeah, you're
it up.
right. It's like
Shit.
a Ford
Hold
actually.
on.
Last Man on Earth car is all you got to type in. Last Man on Earth vehicle. But honestly, if I was going with a vehicle and I had to get a vehicle from a horror movie and that's the only one I'm going to be driving around, it would be a comedy horror movie. Very comedy. And since it's the only one I can think of off the top of my head.
Pussy wagon.
Nope, that's cool as shit. Yeah, no, it would be Ecto 1 because that's a 59 Caddy limo.
Hearse. It was not a limo, it was a hearse because back then hearses doubled as ambulances.
Yep.
Like
so,
the
Ecto
yeah,
1.
that's absolutely a
Ecto
great
1, the
choice.
59 Cadillac hearse.
It was a hearse.
God,
The hearse and the ambulance were the same vehicle, because why not?
Why not?
But the car that you're looking for Last Man on Earth is a 56 Chevy wagon.
Ooh, 56 Chevy wagon, Gene.
Oh, hell
Which
yeah.
is adorable. Like the 56 is adorable.
Sexy.
I think a 55 or a 57 are kind of a little bit more adorable. Just for me, as far as what?
Ecto 1, baby. Ecto 1.
What did Jason have?
59 Caddy.
His wagon.
There's a 55. He had a 55 wagon, Betty.
And it is badass.
She was badass, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah.
she's still out there, so she's out there around and about. She's running around.
Okay.
She's got damn full power brakes now. Ooh.
Oh shit, man! I take this back. All right, now
All
can
right.
we do a second?
What? Well, why not, Gene?
All right, what you got, Gene?
Well,
Hit us.
we've gone way past the 15-minute limit here.
Yeah, sorry, Gene. All right, sorry.
So
all right.
much.
All right, we went past your 50-minute limit, but what's your damn idea here? I want to type it in.
The Evil Dead, the first one.
Oh, that
the
Plymouth.
car.
That was a Plymouth, right?
Yeah, that was like the
God
Plymouth.
dang it, man! That would be awesome as shit right there. If you had both of them cars, that would be great.
Man, I'd hate to pay for the gas on those bad boys. Let's see.
No, it was an Oldsmobile.
It's an Oldsmobile.
Delta 88. 1973. Delta 88.
All right.
But you know what's so fun about that? It's like, when you think about it, the first rock and roll song. First rock and roll song ever recorded, like legitimately widely regarded.
Oldsmobile 55?
Rockin' 88.
Rockin' 88.
Rockin' 88.
It wasn't Oldsmobile. Rockin'
That
88.
is the first rock and roll song, and that is the Delta 88 is the car from Evil Dead. Oh, I'm gonna just call this as like pop culture canon right now.
All right. Also, my Google search was spelled RBILDRAD car. And my Google's like, what the fuck? Were you looking for an Evil Dead car? Because there it is, the Oldsmobile Delta 88. Thanks, Internet. Because I can't spell for my life. RBIL Dread car. Are you looking for some damn freaking Yugoslavian import that's evil? No. I'm looking for the Evil Dead car, which is a Delta 88. Aww. What a sexy car. And the only reason that car was used in the movies was because that was the car that Sam Raimi got laid in for the first time. That was his
Also,
first
here's
car.
the thing.
And that's the reason he used it.
Wait, but here's
That's the main
I wonder
thing.
if it still exists.
Oh yeah,
it does.
It does.
It totally does.
The original
But
one is
here's the
definitely.
thing: if you ever just the rock and roll thing, and I know we're a horror podcast and not a rock and roll podcast, but I love rock and roll, so you're gonna fucking sit with me through this.
No, we can't. Let's just
wait.
Just name it and go.
Jackie Branston and his Delta Cats
Delta Cats. Nice.
recorded Rocket 88 in 1951, the first acknowledged rock and roll song. Tell me again the name of this Oldsmobile?
Delta 88.
Delta 88. That is an acknowledgement of the rock and roll history
And
of the vehicle.
that's probably the only reason Sam Raimi got laid.
When
he was
no,
like
it
a college
probably
student.
isn't. It probably, like,
Nah.
what other bitch besides your wife knows this kind of obscure kind of shit?
But if you're all around a Delta 88 in like the 90s.
No.
No, 80s. It was the
Honey.
80s. Holy shit.
Honey,
It was
honey,
80s.
nobody cares about this shit except for people like you and me.
Now they just totally
No, it was
forget
bought.
about
It was
them,
70. It was a
the
73,
Chevrolet
88. Oh god.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah, it's
Well,
gone
look,
sideways
no,
here.
dude.
Let's wrap this back into pull.
But that's
Okay.
the thing. That's the thing. Rocket 88
There you go.
was Branston and his Delta.
So Ash drove the original Oldsmobile Delta 88 in the Evil Dead series, and the only reason that it was in the film at all was because that was Sam Raimi's car. Sam Raimi got laid in that for the first time, and that was his car. And
That's great.
yeah, it's like, yeah, that's my car. I got laid in the background of it, and that's the only reason it's like still my possession, because I have that memory, and it's actually iconic now. And that particular
But also,
car,
the only reason it was called Delta 88 was because...
the build up to why the car is called Delta 88 is the build up, but
Yeah.
for the horror perspective, why that particular car model was used in the Evil
That's
Dead
because it's
series.
the only car they had. They were poor.
No, it's just because
Oh,
Sam
come on.
Raimi used it. They could have used another car,
Come
but
on.
that was his car, and he wanted it in the film.
Come on.
That's great.
It is
And I
great.
stood in line for 2 hours to get Bruce Campbell's autograph.
Nailed it.
Did
Yeah.
you though?
Yeah, he did.
My
Yeah, on
sister...
the Japanese poster.
Oh,
Mhm.
dude, my sister used to work on this radio show in Portland. Or she was a guest wrangler. It was a radio show, and so when the guests came on that were celebrities, she had to like take care of them and do the stuff. So she got me all the Bruce Campbell autographs. When Bruce Campbell came on the show, said he's a super nice guy. He lives in Oregon.
Hell yeah.
That show was called, for posterity, it is called, what are you doing?
Pass me that bottle now, please. Be respectful to the system. Just pass it over and just, you've had a good sip. You can have it back after the podcast. Don't drink anymore, or else you won't get more. Alright, cool. But, yeah.
Hey,
What
my
was the
sister-
show called? She actually got the interview, or she actually just kind of hung around?
No, she was the guest wrangler, so she didn't interview anybody. My brain just went blank on it.
But she actually worked at a radio station where Bruce Campbell came in for an interview.
Where
And
Bruce,
she was just running around doing the
Yeah.
damn gopher kind of stuff
Yeah.
and keeping everything running. And that's cool as shit.
yeah, and met him and said he's a super nice guy. He actually lives in Oregon and has like a lavender farm.
Lavender? Really? That's so
Yes, that's so Bruce Campbell.
Mm-hmm.
And if y'all read If Gins Could Kill, you probably know he has a lavender farm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, If Chins Could Kill. Check it out. It's on Amazon. Go buy the book. It's great.
Yeah.
It's a great book.
Don't buy shit off Amazon. They're awful people. Buy it off your local booksellers. Mike, if you have this.
Stop. So go on Amazon, search a cheap price, find the seller, and then go to the seller's main website. Because they are linked. You can go to the main seller's website and then buy it from them directly. Skip Amazon, but use Amazon as a search engine. And then find the seller and see if you can find their website. Because generally they have a website. And you can skip Amazon and then you just pay the seller.
Of course.
And their little website and their little personal bookstore, honestly.
And the show my sister used to work on as a guest wrangler was a public radio show called Livewire out of Portland, Oregon. So if you're ever on Livewire, if you're ever listening to that, they got the good shit.
Good stuff.
All right.
Now we're still talking about cars. Now this is like a
Are we still
car
talking
show.
about cars?
Yeah, this is.
You know what, bitch? I can talk about cars.
Hey, check this out. This is now on the best comedy
It's
show.
just so good.
The best comedy show. I know this is a horror podcast, but damn man, you gotta have Cheech. Cheech is damn lowrider.
Cheech is lowrider. What?
Are you saying Cheech Marin?
Cheech Marin of Cheech and Chong. What's
Cheech
this?
and Chong's is like low rider.
Does Cheech have actually?
I'm pretty sure he has no affiliation with that. Yeah. Just got no affiliation.
Low rider. Don't drive too fast.
Alright, let's look up. No, that's not Creech. Let's look up Cheech.
Oh, but let's just not.
I think it was a 6'4" Impala, wasn't it?
God damn, any Impala is a fucking sexy ass.
It's like, yeah, man, you know the right man. It's like, yeah, dude.
Do you remember when Impalas weren't cool? Does anybody else remember when Impalas were like considered like Ford Pintos?
Mm-hmm.
Cause I do. It was in the 90s when like mullets and Impalas were not cool.
No, yeah, definitely. Okay, so Gene, what you're talking about here is Cheech and Chong's Up in Smoke. When they're cruising around. There was a video that was not really the original video for it, but those two fools are driving around in this ghetto-ish shit.
No, it was all the shit. You know, you tell he's been working on it.
Exactly, and a blue door. It was a 1964 Chevy Impala SS. Boom shakalaka.
64, man.
Man, that's a sexy ass little car. Even in shit
You know
condition,
what?
look at that.
Jesus Christ,
that's a
I
gorgeous
love
truck.
the Impala. I love the headlights.
Love the
I
headlights.
love the grill of the Impala.
Man,
I fucking
like
think
John.
those cars are just mean looking. They're mean looking like almost, and hear me out, almost like a 49 Merc, 50 Merc.
almost. Oh yeah.
Almost like a Merc, like those mean headlights. They look just...
They're imposing. Yeah, you see that?
Yeah,
car?
they're pitbull.
They're
They are
They're great.
aggressive.
Yeah, that was a 64 damn.
Oh
Impala
my
SS.
God, those are hot as
Rusty
shit.
as shit.
The thing of it is, we chopped one, right? We didn't chop it. We clipped it. We had to take two cars because one was crashed.
Oh my God.
And then my buddy Terry, he done most of the work because he was he was a better auto.
He was the
mechanic.
car guy. He was the car guy.
And he's just showing me, it's like, all right, now you damn weld on this bitch. You know, I was like, all right, man, it's going to look horrible, but I mean, I was in college, so there you go.
There you go. Man.
Redneck college, so I go, what do? Go to auto body.
There you go.
Fucking I look to y'all for
Oh,
working
man.
on my vehicles, y'all.
Alright, so in the real world, like, this is totally off topic, but this past weekend, me and my buddy Jason went down to damn Union, South Carolina for 2021's Steel Emotion, and there was this weird little group of cats, small car club. They had like 6 cars. They were called the Cadillac Kings, and they had 6 gorgeous little beat shit ass rides. But they were just rusted, but they were still pure fucking Cadillac. They were the sexy damn headlights, the sexy ass damn grills, a 61, a 64 too, a 66, and like I think a 68. But God, there were like 6 of them, and they were sexy as shit. The big long bodies.
Oh my God, if we fix something to sell, we could join their club and be like, hey, we're sexy.
Yeah,
like a 69 Caddy is pretty goddamn sexy out there in listener land.
The 61, though,
those are fucking luxury cars. If you ever watch Buffalo 66, luxury car.
Yeah, no, those Caddy Kings in South Carolina.
They're luxury cars.
Their car club, respect. You guys are doing it, all 6 of you. Respect. Keep going on. Keep going on. Cheers. We salute you, Vrrooom. Hell yeah.
I'm all about it.
They're all
I'm
about
gonna tell you straight up, my favorite car is a Cadillac.
Oh, we know, Jamie.
Oh yeah.
But it's got to be a '59 limousine.
You like the limo. Yeah. Limo's gorgeous.
Oh, honey.
All the room.
But, baby, we talked about this before, and I said, and I will say again.
1 hour.
Cadillac hearse side loader. What?
Yeah.
Cadillac hearse side loader.
Ecto what? It's Ecto
No,
what?
that wasn't a side loader.
Oh yeah.
The
But
Cadillac.
the thing of this, you can hire somebody to drive you in the limo, and you can just drink beer in the back.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Even if you just got a little cooler. Fuck it.
No, honey. You're not listening.
Anyway, there we are. Let's move on, please. Because, alright, Gene, your segment's up. We gotta wrap this up for you. I don't think Leah's gonna call, but we may just wrap this up. It's an hour. I definitely don't want it to sit here and review anything for an hour because I gotta damn chop this down and make it sound good for our listeners. And we love you, listeners, all y'all in the world. Cheers. But, hey, Gene, what did you learn this week?
What did I learn this week? Not a fucking thing.
Legit. That seems fair. If you didn't learn anything, no problem. Did you have a good day did you have a good week this week?
Oh, hell yeah, 100%.
Alright, there you go. That's the best you can do in life. Like, you may not learn nothing, but you had a good week. That's all.
Well, no, I take it back. Check this out. I caught 3 trout.
What? You caught
Hell
something?
Yeah.
Oh,
And it
what?
was pure 8 off the Carolina rig with night crawlers. But remember this, people. Use glass beads.
Glass beads, people. You actually caught 3 trout. That's the first thing you caught in like, damn, 8 months, dude. That's awesome. 8 months.
100%.
Jeez, you've been on a damn losing streak. Damn, for 3 trout. Good size? Edible?
Every one of them was over 15 inches long.
Woo! Oh, was that in that Hala?
No, Tuckasegee.
Oh, jeez, that's awesome.
Everybody's got to go to Tuckasegee and at least experience that. You might not catch nothing, but you might run into a school of fish, get 3 big-ass fish. It's great.
There you go, you got your memory. It's worth it. Hell yeah. Yeah, like our memory was catching those damn minnows, those little damn minnows that one time. We went fishing about 3 weeks ago. That was a blast. That was a good day.
That was awesome.
Didn't catch shit, but I caught like a minnow, and it was still cool. And that's the joy of fishing. Because fishing
they don't call it catching.
They don't call it catching. You're damn right. But there we go. All right, Gene, that's good. Any final thoughts, Gino?
Just keep real to yourself. That's about it. I mean, just do your thing. Don't let nobody influence you to do things that you don't like to do. Like, hell, if you don't want it, basically, if you don't want to damn go camping, don't do it. Because a lot of times it's horrible.
That's fair. Very fair. I agree.
Like I said, I love camping, but it takes me, I have to get there and get set up, and then I'm fine.
Fair.
But then you gotta take that shit down there. Like, I hate camping.
Legitness. I agree. Yeah, that's a fair call. If y'all hadn't ever went out camping, it's a little tricky. It's a little tricky. You have to have a tent. You have to set up the tent. You have to damn have the fire. You have to have the wood. You have to have the plan for dinner. You have to have damn cooking plans. There's a lot of work for a nice camping trip, which sounds all, oh, it's nothing. We're going out in the woods and we're cooking. We're going to hang out here overnight. It's real easy. No, that shit ain't easy. That's a lot of work.
Oh, it was great. And I used to go devil, and I chopped a bunch of wood. There's plenty of wood over at that campground.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to chop it up, and you can't use a chainsaw. But my biceps, by God, I tell you what, they're like hard as a rock, eh?
Damn it, man. That's horrible. That's great. All right.
You're so buff.
You're such a buff son of a bitch, you bastard.
Oh, yeah. 100%, but it kicked my ass.
That's the price you pay to look great.
Hell, it is what it is.
It is what it is. All right, Gene, that's our time. That's about it, really. I don't know. I think we haven't been able to get in touch with Leah. She hasn't responded, so we'll probably wrap this one up here. It's 1 hour and 6 according to the timer. I'll probably chop off a minute or two of just damn pops and clicks and whatever. But Gene, it's been an absolute blast as always talking to you. We're glad to have you. But
I got one more thing.
I got one more thing to ask you. We got 5 minutes. What do you think about movie stores, Gene? You remember the old movie stores? Movie stores.
Hey, that was something.
Well, my favorite one was movies.
By the old Walmart. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
The old Walmart.
And even as a kid, going and renting them VHSs at like an Easy Stop.
Oh, man. Like penny savers there on them frickin' Jackson Road? What was that road called?
Old Asheville Highway. Goes through Canton.
No, at the Scottish Inn, take a left. What is that? Scottish Inn, take a left. What's that road called?
Oh, no. Yeah, you're talking about 276 down Johnson Creek.
Jonathan Creek, yeah. Penny savers.
No.
And tanning salon. That was always the part that blew my mind. It was like, you rent damn DVDs and videos and VHSs, and it's a tanning salon.
You said something I wanted to hear. I wanted to hear the other thing he said about the Scottish Inn.
The Scotch Inn. I don't know. I just mentioned the Scotch Inn just a minute ago, and you're flipping. So, all right. Maddie wants to talk about something about the Scottish Inn, which is a damn motel. I don't know if it's a chain, but it's a motel right at the corner of Jonathan Creek and 19 in Maggie Valley, technically.
Is that
it's good.
Are we still on the podcast?
Wow. Yes, we are.
No, I don't want to talk about it.
All right, we're out. We're out with the Scotch Inn. There's nothing for y'all. Scotch Inn. I went there and sang a Ramon song at their weird ass as shit damn karaoke night one time.
That was not Scotch Inn's.
It was actually. It was the bar in the Scotch Inn.
It was the Ramada.
No, it wasn't. It was inside the Scottish Inn, which was weird as shit. It was.
I was there with you when you did it.
Nope. You don't remember exactly as I remember. So in my memory, we'll define this. In my memory, we went to the Scottish Inn, like, weird-ass bar, which was apparently a tiki bar, which only meant that they had some thatch up, some fake, like, thatch, and some fake-ass looking terrible tiki damn things, and some fake light, really bad lights. But it was the bar that was attached to this place called the Scottish Inn at the corner of Jonathan Creek and US 19 in Maggie Valley. but they ran a karaoke night. And during this karaoke night that we went to, like Maddie, her sister, a couple other people, we all went there. And I'd never done karaoke, and they said, all right, do a karaoke song. And you know what? The only karaoke song that I thought would be cool on the list would be
Pet Cemetery
by the Ramones.
by the Ramones.
Yeah.
That is actually what happened. It was so awkward. And my husband is...
I was so drunk, but I still say, no, I wasn't really drunk, but I was totally enjoying the fact that I was singing the Pet Cemetery.
I love my husband. Is he the world's best singer?
Nope. But Pet Cemetery, love that track. Don't want to be
And
buried
also
there.
you can be completely like,
Gene, do you want to live your life again from a Pet Cemetery perspective?
yes.
What do you mean by
Let's do
that?
it. Let's do it,
So,
y'all.
like, you die, we take you and bury you in a pet cemetery and bring you back to life, and you're this weird zombie creature. Do you want to be done that?
Motherfuckers, it's going
Hell
down.
no.
It's going down.
Same here.
It's going
Wait,
down.
Nah, we can't play it. We're not gonna be able.
No,
We're not gonna
not.
play that track. Your flashlight's on. I'm not damn playing that track,
Don't
but we
do
will
it.
credit it in our damn podcast here. Y'all, play Pet Cemetery by the Ramones after this. Gene, you got anything else you want to damn contribute to this podcast as we wrap it up?
Yeah, quit smoking and just start dipping Copenhagen because it's great.
So bad.
Oh, gee, leave
So
my
bad.
dick and die.
So bad. But that's where you're
Did I
going.
say that?
You said it. That's what Gene's
Jamie,
doing. That's his
homie,
answer.
baby. Did you
That's
hear
how
me?
he's stopping. That's how he's stopping.
Do not use that as
You can't do it.
course to not smoke.
Figure out. Wean
Dude,
yourself
look,
off it, though. Wean yourself
God.
off it, dude. That's what he's offering. That's where he's at.
What I'm saying is, I think it's incredibly not very masculine to smoke.
We gotta wrap this up. So let's wrap this up. We'll talk about this after the podcast. This section probably will be edited because this was way too drawn out. Seriously.
I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna say this. Delete the dip and snuff thing.
Definitely.
Still wear your fucking mask.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yep. Yeah, definitely putting that down. Time has been noted. I will definitely jump to that first and edit that. But, yeah, it's been a good podcast.
Are baller.
Her fingernails are pretty fucking cool as shit. They're all claw, like fucking damn Fright Nighty. They're badass. I will say that.
And 80s Chevrolets kick ass.
Apparently,
Step it.
64 damn beat up Chevy rusted Impalas are badass. Fucking 83 fucking Chevrolet
1969
Chevys or
Cadillac.
trucks are badass.
Van DeVille, so
Sexy. The
sexy.
Delta 88 is an amazing car. And the 59 Caddy. There we go. That's what we gotta say, guys. Girls.
Girls, those are fucking hot cars.
Maddie, did you learn anything this week you want to share with our viewers?
I want to learn.
You want to share with our listeners? Alright, she's gonna punch him in the face. That's all she learned this week. I learned Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. That is a damn solid 10 in films. You get damn Leatherface's damn humanity, the last bit of it probably fading away. And I'm not gonna spoil any of it because like it ends as it should end. Bill Moseley's the only questionable character in that may have a continuance, but I don't know, maybe not. Fantastic film, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. Whatever. We didn't talk about movie stores as much other movies.
Mugger.
And we'll probably cover that with Leah in the next podcast. And Gene, you know what? If you want to do the next podcast, you're going to have to come to the house.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So there we are. And that's how it's...
Bitch.
Don't know what you're saying there.
No.
Focus, please. Focus. We're live. We're recording. I have no idea what's going on here.
You know where we live, bitch.
This is true. This is true, Gene. You know where we live, bitch. So when we set up the show, you need to come over. So, groovy.
Hell, you know me.
I learned nothing this week. I'm going to take a Clayton and take the knee and say, I have the
I
learned
got
shit.
called a complete redneck this week, and you know what? Fuck all y'all.
And there we go. That was Chainsaw Bar, people. Son of a bitch. We love you. All our worldwide listeners and all of our future worldwide listeners that just happen to come across this, because I'm writing the horror podcast in my description from here on out, because we are the horror podcast.
Alright, go on.
Negative. Be positive. Not sarcastic. Because you're part of this. This is your damn thingy, too. But anyway, boys and girls, we thank you for listening to the Chainsaw Bar.
Thank you for listening to Chainsaw Bar.
Coolness.
Gene, you ready to do a salute?
Love y'all.
Well, yeah.
Love y'all.
Hey, can I sing a quote from a song, or would that be like horrible?
Absolutely, you can.
Sing it, and I'll note it and
let's
thank
hear
the
it.
credit. Yeah, I'll give it credit. Go for it, brother.
Said I'm riding around town with a girl I love. I said, fuck you, fuck her too.
And
Was
what?
that you doing CeeLo?
Was that CeeLo? The hell was that, Gene?
Wait, was that CeeLo?
Was that Fuck You by CeeLo?
It's CeeLo Green.
It was CeeLo Green. Good job. It was
But
CeeLo.
you know what?
Fuck You. That's a great damn track.
Oh, yeah, it's great.
Yep. All right. CeeLo Green,
That
people. We thank you.
motherfucker.
Gene
Hey,
just
we're
did
not
it.
from Atlanta, but
Respect.
representing.
Much love to our Atlanta people. We may have you sometimes. Maybe. Who knows? But we
Shit,
are.
I love CeeLo Green by God. He's great.
He's great. He's got a good voice, and he's got a super personality. for
I'm
what he
trying to
does.
sing like him, and I can't do it.
I can't get that deep. I can't do his damn deep voice. He's got a damn good deep singing voice.
So you ride around town with the girl I love, and I'm like, fuck you.
Yeah, that's it.
That's
It's
it.
like, yeah, that's it. Said, you're riding around town with a girl I love. Fuck you, and fuck her too.
Exactly.
Fuck you too.
Yeah, that was such a great track. CeeLo.
I mean, this is gonna sound. I mean, that sounds like shit and horrible, but I'm just like putting it out there that CeeLo's like great.
CeeLo's great. And you know what, people? You sound about the same when you sing CeeLo too, because CeeLo just sounds like CeeLo. We sound not like CeeLo. So.
No, hell, ain't nobody can sound like CeeLo again.
You're riding around town with the girl I love, and fuck you and fuck her too. Yeah, CeeLo Green.
Wait,
that track is
hold on,
amazing.
because I can fucking rock that.
We can't rock that because
No!
technically we're not going to damn deal into that, but we're definitely thanking CeeLo in the credits of the
Oh,
podcast
Jesus Christ.
because we haven't got any rights to that.
Atlanta people. Love Atlanta. Woo!
Boom shakalaka. But yeah, CeeLo Green. God, that's a great track. All right, boys and gals, and our listeners, and everybody else that just happens to hear this, aliens getting this radio wave somehow randomly.
AT. Aliens. That's a thing. Okay, my husband didn't know
No idea what you're
about aliens.
No.
Atlanteans. Atlanta.
Atlanta
Aliens.
peoples. The Atlanta folks.
It's a total outcast thing.
The Atlanta humans. The outcast thing. Anyway, Jane, that's it. Let's just wrap this up. It's 1 hour 21 and some change. On 3, we love y'all in the world that hear our podcast. We will keep doing it because we ain't got nothing better to do, and we love doing it. We love horror movies. We love talking crazy shit. And we love drinking some booze occasionally.
Okay.
But, you know what?
They don't call it the chainsaw bar for nothing, eh?
Cheers, laddie boy. Cheers. On 3, Chainsaw Bar salute. 1, 2, 3. Vrrooom. Y'all, thanks for listening. We appreciate you. Like and subscribe if you're listening to us on the YouTube stuff. Smash that like button. And like us, I guess.
You're a bunch of dicks.
Bunch of dicks. Ring that bell, I guess. Anyway.
You can ring my bell. I was
Or shall I call them walleye heathens?
Well, Heathen's pretty great, but I don't know what Maddie just told. Alright, that's it. Thanks for listening, people. Wear your masks. Stay away from other people because they spit when they talk. And social distance, wear masks.
Yeah, keep doing it.
Wash your damn hands. Because even if you don't believe in whatever, I seen some jackoffs that damn go in the bathrooms, whip out their dicks, take a piss, and then just walk back out in the world. Fuck those guys. Wash your hands after you piss, motherfuckers. The end. That's the most horrible thing I've seen in the last week. Wash your hands, people. That's what I learned this week. Wash your goddamn hands, you filthy fucking heathen, walleye dick sons of bitches, you filthy fish dick sons of motherfuckers. Wash your filthy hands after you take your dick out and pee with it. Gross me the fuck out. Ugh. Wash your hands. That is horrible. That's all we got. That's a Chainsaw Bar for this week. And next week or later tomorrow we'll have Leah on and we'll talk about the same shit we talked about with Gene here. We love you. Love you, Gene. Love you, Maddie. That's all I got. Anybody else? 3, 2, 1.
Vrrooom.
Vrrooom.